I like your earrings, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Today on ICRT, we're going to be speaking to talented singer-songwriter Alec Benjamin, hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, but taking over the world one song at a time.
I mean, I don't know if I'm taking over the world, but I'm certainly traveling a lot of the world, and that's cool, so it feels good.
Well, welcome to Taiwan. Is it your first time here?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's my first time here. I'm very happy to be here, and my first time performing here as well. So I'm excited to get out and see the city and meet some people and try the food and do all of the fun stuff that people do and they're here. Yeah.
Speaking of food, Taiwan is a foodie's paradise. Have you tried any or?
So just this morning when I got up, I had the breakfast in the hotel, which was pretty amazing. And then I went right back to sleep. So we've only been here for like 10 hours or something like that. We got in like around 1 a.m. and then yeah, that's it. I've just been sleeping. So, but I'm excited. Yeah, and I hear what should I try? Where should we go after we perform? Is there a place that we should try out?
Well, definitely, you've got to have some Taiwanese bubble tea. Bubble tea comes from Taiwan.
Oh, it does?
It does.
That I didn't know.
You have to
I love
try
bubble
that.
tea. Yeah.
All right, well, that's the first step. We'll get you some bubble tea to get you all energized for the stage.
I did not know it was from here.
It is.
Very cool. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and then after the show, you can get some Taiwanese beef noodle soup.
Oh, that sounds good.
It'd be good to get some broth after singing.
Where should we go to get that? Is there a place like near the venue? You'll tell us?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. I'm excited to try it.
Well, Taipei is the first stop of your Uncommentary album tour, and congratulations on it being sold out!
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm excited.
Woo! So I want to ask, what are you most excited about for this upcoming tour, or your performance here in Taiwan?
Just the opportunity to be back in Asia in general, and to go to Australia, because I've been wanting to. All the places that we're going are places that I've wanted to visit just for fun, but also to perform in for a long time. And because of the pandemic, it wasn't possible. So the fact that it's actually happening now is really great, because, when it first happened, I thought that I was really lucky when I first started touring, or like when I first got signed and I put out my first song. I got to do like a bunch of sort of like international promo and go to Australia. I went to Malaysia and I got to experience all that stuff, and then everything kind of closed down, and I didn't realize at first how lucky I was to have those experiences until they were taken away from me. And I was afraid that when I was ready to go out and tour again, that I wouldn't have fans or that people would have forgotten about me. And so the fact that people didn't forget is really exciting. I forgot your question, but I'm just talking now. I'm just telling you. Yeah. What am I most excited about? I'm just excited to be here, yeah, and that I get to do my job. It's cool.
And we're excited to have you.
Yeah, that's great. That's good too. That's good. It's good that it's reciprocal. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm curious, what are your most favorite songs to sing live?
I think it varies from show to show, because the audience in different places is excited to hear different songs. And I'm the kind of person that I want to play whatever people want to hear. That's what's exciting for me. But lately, I've really enjoyed playing. I have a song called The Way You Felt. That's been pretty fun to play. And then, yeah, I don't know. I like playing them all. I don't have like a specific favorite one.
So any song that makes everybody happy, is that right?
Yeah, any song that people want to hear is exciting for me. Yeah, yeah.
I love that. And speaking of your music, you've released 4 Mandarin singles.
I have, yes.
That is so inspiring, because I know how difficult it is to sing in Mandarin.
It's quite hard, yeah, it's pretty hard, but when I was younger, I wanted to, look, my Chinese is not great, but I was passionate about learning the language, and I thought that it would be cool to learn a language that wasn't based in Latin, because people in school are learning French or Spanish or whatever, and I already speak English, which is a Latin-based language, so I wanted to learn something that was totally divergent from what I was used to, and I felt like Chinese would be cool. And then when I stopped, when I left college, and then I left high school and stuff, I didn't graduate college, and so when I stopped studying, I was like, well, how am I going to integrate these things that I've learned into my music? And so it just seemed like an interesting thing to try and do. So I hope it's well received. I'm going to try a little bit of it at the show tonight, But I don't know if I'm ready to do a full song, especially I'm like super nervous, because everybody in the audience and everybody in this room speaks perfect Chinese. So I'm just gonna try a little bit of it, but we'll see. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard,
I
but
totally
exciting.
understand.
Yeah.
Mandarin is a difficult language, but you'll be surprised how encouraging people will be when they hear that you can speak Mandarin and sing Mandarin.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Now, last Friday, you released a brand new Mandarin single of one of your songs, Shadow of Mine. How did this collaboration come about?
To be honest, it was, so the way that it came about was I have had a lot of help from Warner, has been awesome at facilitating all of it. Honestly, they really were amazing in helping me find people to collaborate with, and help me put the songs together, and also help coach me while I was singing it. There was Jonathan who was at Warner and is now at Activist, my management company, has been helping me put together all of the Chinese stuff, and so he sits in the studio with me and goes over my pronunciation and makes sure that it's right, and then I do some of the lines I had to do like 20 times to make sure that they sounded right. But that's how it came about. I've had a lot of help. I voiced to Warner and to my management company my desire to do this project, and I thought they would tell me that it was a crazy idea, and instead they were really excited about helping me do it. So I don't want to take all the credit for it. Yeah.
Wow. So you're the one that told Warner that you really wanted to go ahead.
Yeah, they helped. They provided me all the resources that I need to get it done. So it's very cool. I could never do it by myself.
Love that. Good on you for getting out there.
I tried. Yeah, I'm trying.
And the result is just so catchy. I'm loving the songs and it's so fresh. It's interesting to hear your music in a different light, with the Mandarin words.
I like your earrings, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Is that a fork and a spoon?
Yes, a fork and a spoon.
Okay, cool.
Just in case I forget my cutlery for lunch today.
All right, there you go. Very cool.
Now, I'm curious, do you have any favorite Mandarin artists?
The ones I collaborated with are cool, and then we were talking about Jay Cho before. But I would love to know from you who I should listen to.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there's some really incredible Taiwanese artists like Alin, Ame. These are
okay. What kind of music?
They do sort of like Mandarin pop, R&B. They're powerhouse indigenous singers. They've got amazing voices, and they've really defined the face of Mandarin pop.
Have they played at the place where I'm playing tonight?
Oh, yes, they have.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
awesome.
yes, they have. And they would be so honored to collaborate with an artist like you.
All right. Well,
sure
if you know them, you should tell them to come to the show.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Have you been to this venue?
I have been to this venue.
Is it like a club or like a theater? How's it laid out?
It's more like a live house. There's a stage and a big open space.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And sometimes they have dance events there because of the open space, so people can move around.
Do you dance?
I don't, but I like to
Me neither. I don't dance either.
I like to play music to get people to dance.
Yeah, same.
I mean, music.
Do you also play instruments as well?
I used to play the oboe.
Oh, that's cool.
Now I'm mainly singing and hosting.
Okay, that's cool. Very cool. Awesome. I've never played the oboe. So.
You're not missing out. Trust
okay,
me.
fair enough.
Well, I've heard that you'll be releasing a Mandarin album. Is that right?
Yeah, I have. I worked on it like about a month and a half ago, putting it together, and then yes, I will be. That's true. You heard correctly.
Yeah. Now, what inspired you to create a Mandarin album?
I don't know. It just hadn't really been done before, and I thought it would be like a fun thing to try and do. This is a part of the world that I really enjoy visiting and performing in, and so I thought that it would be a good way to reach people here and give me the opportunity to come back and tour. So it's working out well so far, and I'm happy that I have so many people that are coming to the show tonight. So I think that's what inspired it. I'm just trying to do something that hadn't really been done. Maybe, I don't know of any other like Western artists who are even really trying. So I'm happy to be one of the first.
Absolutely, you're totally pioneering a new genre and sound.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I'm giving it a shot, sure.
So do we know what's going to be on the album? Do you get to tell us?
So it'll be all the same songs that I have. I'm just like on this, I have an album on commentary. So that album, I'm just translating over or converting over into Mandarin, and I'm not doing any new songs because that's that would be too much of a challenge for me at this point. But I felt like just taking the songs I already have and then remaking that album as a Mandarin album would be cool to do.
So has singing in Mandarin or performing in Mandarin changed the way that you record music or write music?
I don't know if it's changed the way that I record music, but I definitely learned a lot from recording the album in Chinese, just because it was so difficult to do. So yeah, it hasn't changed the way completely, but I learned a lot from doing it.
If anything, all these things that you're learning will just make you a stronger and better singer. And
I hope so.
I'm excited to hear what you have in the future.
I'm excited to continue to release the music.
Speaking of which, what is next for Alec Benjamin?
What's next for me? Honestly, I'm looking forward to exploring the different cities that we're going to be performing in on this trip. And then when I get home, I'm gonna start working on new music, but hopefully I get like a little break for the holidays, because I've been on the road for like most this year. I don't know how many shows we played, but we'll have played over like 100 for sure. So I spent most of the year touring, so I'm ready to like take a break.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've been working hard.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be wrapping up here, but before we wrap up, I wanted to know, is there any last messages that you'd like to tell your fans here in Taiwan?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thanks for this amazing opportunity, and I hope that you'll continue to follow my journey in the future, and that you'll have me back soon, because I've only been here for a few hours, but I'm already enjoying myself quite a bit, and I can't wait to play tonight. Yeah, that's what I've got so far. It's the first thing that came to my mind. How's that? How did I do?
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Alec.
thank you.
And it's been a pleasure to have you here in Taiwan, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right.